There's a moment in every life, a moment when you realize you're not here just to exist. When the ordinary no longer feels enough. When the safe path starts to feel like a cage. I remember mine. I was 15 years old, standing on a hill above my hometown. I could see every street, every familiar face. It was comfortable, predictable. And that terrified me, because if I stayed, I knew exactly how my story would end. Same streets, same faces, same life. That night, I wrote down 4 things I wanted to do before I left this world. Travel to places I couldn't even pronounce. Do work that set my soul on fire. Learn from people who inspired me. Create something that would outlive me. I didn't have the resources. I didn't have the connections. All I had was a vision. And that vision became my compass. It pulled me forward when life pushed back. It whispered, "Keep going." When the world said stop, I want to share that compass with you, because if you can find your vision, your true vision, nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about something that can change your life forever. Welcome to Word of Wisdom, a place where powerful words meet life-changing ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about something that can quite literally shape the course of your life. Something that separates those who create extraordinary legacies from those who quietly fade into the background. It's not luck. It's not talent. It's not even intelligence. It's vision. The ability to see a future for yourself that's so clear, so powerful, that it pulls you forward no matter how many obstacles get in your way. Rule 1. Know where you're going. Let's start here. If you don't know where you're going to get lost. Life is full of noise. Opinions, trends, distractions, obligations. They pull at you from every direction. And if you don't have a clear destination in mind, you'll find yourself wandering, chasing whatever's in front of you, without ever building anything meaningful. A vision acts like a compass. Imagine you're in the middle of the ocean, storms raging, waves crashing, but you have a compass pointing to your destination. You might get tossed around. You might take the long way, but you will always know which way is forward. I remember being 15 years old, standing on a hill just outside my hometown. From there, I could see everything. The small grocery store where my mother shopped. The dusty soccer field where we all played, the same streets I had walked my whole life. And it hit me. If I stayed, I could predict my entire future. I knew where I'd work. I knew the faces I'd see every day. I knew how my story would end. And I didn't want predictable. That night, I went home and wrote down a list. Not a bucket list, but a vision list. I would travel to countries I couldn't even pronounce yet. I would work in a field that set my soul on fire. I would meet and learn from people who inspired me. I would create something that would outlast me. That piece of paper became my roadmap. Every big decision I've made since then has been measured against it. Rule 2. See the goal, not the obstacles. The moment you share your vision with the world, get ready. Here come the naysayers. Some will doubt you because they don't want to see you fail. Others will doubt you because your ambition threatens the comfort they've built for themselves. When I told people I wanted to start my own business, they said, "Do you know how many small businesses fail in the first year?" When I said I wanted to speak in front of hundreds of people, they laughed. You're too quiet. You'll freeze. Here's the truth. People will always try to measure your dream with their ruler. And if their ruler is short, your dream will never fit. The key is to see the goal so clearly that the obstacles look small in comparison. When someone says, "It's impossible," translate it in your mind to, "I can see how it can be done." That's their limitation, not yours. Rule 3. Turn weakness into weapon. When I first entered the sales world, my biggest insecurity was my voice. I thought it lacked energy, power, that wow factor. In my first few weeks, a manager even told me, "You sound like you're apologizing for speaking." That could have broken me. But instead, I made it my mission to improve. Every morning before work, I read aloud for 30 minutes. I joined a small local theater group and learned how to project. I recorded myself speaking and forced myself to listen to it. Months later, something surprising happened. People began telling me they liked my voice. They said it made them feel calm, like they could trust me. The thing I once hated about myself became one of my greatest assets. And that's the truth I want you to take home tonight. The very thing people criticize about you could be the thing that makes you stand out, if you learn to master it. Rule 4, work like you mean it. Vision is powerful, but on its own, it's just a daydream. It needs fuel, and the fuel is relentless work. When I set my first big career goal, I made a pact with myself. No 0 days. Every single day, I had to do something, no matter how small, that pushed me closer to my vision. Some days, it was hours of deep work. Some days, it was making one difficult phone call. Some days, it was simply learning something new. Progress doesn't always look dramatic. Often, it's invisible in the moment. But over time, those small, consistent efforts compound into unstoppable momentum. Rule 5. Redefine success for yourself. The world will try to tell you what success is. More money, bigger titles, more followers, and if that's your vision, go for it. But don't let society's checklist replace your own. Real success is waking up excited about the day ahead. It's becoming the person you dreamed of being when you were young. For some, that's building a billion-dollar company. For others, it's raising a healthy family, mastering a craft, or giving back to the community. Your vision doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. It only has to make sense to you. Let me leave you with this. Life is short. The clock is ticking whether you chase your vision or not. So why not spend that time building something you'll be proud of? Have a vision so vivid you can see it when you close your eyes. See the goal, not the obstacles. Turn your so-called weaknesses into weapons. Work so hard that luck has no choice but to find you. And define success on your own terms. One day, years from now, you'll look back and realize you didn't just live life. You designed it. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who needs a push today, and subscribe to Word of Wisdom for more powerful stories, life lessons, and motivation every week. Your support helps us reach more people around the world, and together we can spread wisdom that changes lives.